Cassandra, the CEO and founder of Just So Curly, and I want you to think about a child who is growing up with curly hair and no one else around them has their type of hair, and how they feel not knowing how to do it and just feeling like they don't know how to handle it, and growing up hating their hair because they don't know how to do it and no one else does. So think about how we can change that, and how adding a product that is easy for them to use so that they love their natural curls and grow up not hating it or wanting to change themselves. So something to think about.
Hello, everyone. It is Bouquet Style within Style with Bouquet Style. So happy to have this amazing platform to share some new information coming from the Bouquet Style camp. And this day, we have an amazing guest, and I'm going to ask her if she will tell us her name and the name of her business.
Well, I am Cassandra, and my business is Just So Curly.
Cassandra, it's just so curly, and that's the name of the name of your product, right?
Right, right.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna pause and I'm gonna do that again. Hello, everyone. This is Bouquet Style on In Style with Bouquet Style. Hope everybody's having a fabulous day. And this is exciting because this is our very first episode. A few weeks ago, or a week ago, I think I put up a promo. And today we're launching In Style with Bouquet Style with a very exciting guest. And I would like for my guest to introduce herself. I want you to give your name, and I want you to give us the name of your company, and then we'll talk more about that.
Absolutely. It's great to see you, Bukeka. So, everyone, my name is Cassandra, and my company is called Just So Curly.
I love that. Cassandra and the company is just so curly. So cute. So cute. So I am going to ask you to tell us what is just so curly.
At the basic level of everything, Just So Curly is a company where we make hair care products for mixed kids with curly hair.
I love it. Okay, so we got hair care products, mixed kids with curly hair, giving them an opportunity to have just the best curls ever, I take it, right?
That's right. That's right. Boost those confidence up.
Boost that confidence up. And that is one thing I really wanted to delve into because you are so amazingly positive. You have such a great spirit about you. And to be an entrepreneur, you have to have a certain level of confidence in yourself, right? So tell me about the confidence that you have in yourself and how that translates into why you did just so curly and why that is a confidence builder in the realm of hair care products.
Well, you know what? I didn't have a lot of confidence in the beginning. I didn't know how to do my hair, and I thought I looked crazy all the time. So when I finally found the right combination of ingredients and everything and was able to make my hair just shine with the curls looking all good, that was my confidence. That was what just got me going, and what I want to share with all the other kids out there so they don't have to wait till they're, 30 to feel confident about their hair and everything. So yeah, that's what got me confident.
That is fantastic. That's fantastic. I love the fact that you're focusing on kids too, because that's when that whole confidence factor gets challenged, doesn't it?
They go
Talk
through
to me about
so
that.
much.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
They go through so much, especially, every kid goes through a lot growing up. And it's especially difficult for mixed kids as well because there's two different identities and you're trying to figure out who you are, what identity, what all meshes together. So it's a very
Mm.
fragile state, when they're younger. So all the confidence we can give them, the better.
Right, 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 right. Tell me some more about that. Tell me some more about you know, the fact that you do have cultures coming together, races coming together, backgrounds, all of those things, because it's obviously a lot more than skin color, right? It has to do with all of those norms that you find in different family structures. It has to do with the connotations of that, um, dealing with it with those types of topics when you identify as one race is challenging, let alone two. All right.
Right.
Tell us about it, girl.
It was actually pretty difficult because on one side, you're too white for the black side of your family, and then you're too black for the white side of your family. It's just you hear comments all the time like, "Oh, wow, you're the whitest black person I know." And it's just like, first of all, a lot of
Get out.
uh,
Get
first
out.
of all, yes. Like I'm not black, I'm not white, I'm both. I'm a beautiful mix of both. And people just cut that out. They see you how they want to see you, but then you're not welcomed in either group all the way. It's just very difficult trying to find that particular group growing up.
Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine because that even plays into, especially with girls, okay? That even plays into our whole aspect of femininity. And I bring that up because we are talking about, hairstyles and all that kind of stuff. And that tends to be a girly thing, right? But but we know that for girls, there's that added dynamic, of where do I fit in? Where do I fit in? And so I can imagine being a mixed girl growing up, dealing with all of these perceptions and things of that nature, that nature, and then you go into the bathroom and you go, and then there's that.
All of it, all of it.
So let's talk a little bit about parenting, because I think one of the things that you're very want to make sure of is that parents also have all parents of mixed children also have a sense of confidence about how to take care of their mixed child's hair, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. It was so my mom tried her best. She tried everything she could. I mean, we ended up going down the path of trying a lot of Vaseline, which I'm telling you, not great, but it kept some moisture in there.
That's because someone in the African American community said, "Girl, just put some Vaseline on it. That's all black folks need. We just need
That
Vaseline."
yes,
Right? That's
that
what
is what
happened.
it was. Didn't go super great. I was oh my god, it was a disaster. I left splotches of Vaseline everywhere.
God.
Ugh. But yes, so my mom did her best, and in the end, I wanted it to look like hers because her hair is straight. Now my mom's white, her hair was straight, and it was simple to do, and I thought it looked beautiful all the time. So then I went down the path of putting relaxers and straighteners and all that stuff, which really burned up a lot of my curls. And on my dad's side, the black side of my family, it was like, we don't know how to do it either. We'll just put it in braids all the time, which is fine, but no one knew how to make it so I could wear it naturally. And as you know, growing up as a young girl, your hair is a huge part of your identity. And
Yeah,
so when you don't know how to take care of it or feel confident in that, it kind of sets you up for failure the rest of the time.
yeah, yeah. I get it. I had an experience when I was in junior high, and I was playing around with a candle, and I had a little bit of a relaxer in my hair, and my hair caught fire, right? And yeah, and so uh, Dick Van Dyke, an actor that hopefully many people know about, even the millennials as we speak may know about Dick Van Dyke, but he had this commercial, a fire safety commercial. And he taught the kids, and it was very children oriented, and wanted children to know that if you ever catch on fire, you go outside and you roll in the snow. And I saw those things, and that was the first thing that came to mind. Long story short, um, obviously my hair, burned considerably. I had some first and second, maybe like a little bit of third degree burning, but not too much. But one of the things that had to happen is that I had to wear a wig for a while, right? And
Right.
nobody really knew. I had some bandages that I had to wear. I really couldn't go back into a big environment until I had some serious healing because there was, all of this skin that was burned. But when I did go back to school, I had a little bit of a bandage and I wore a wig and nobody really knew. But just imagine, right? I mean, you're a girl, you're in an age, you're at an age where you're like, dear God, anyway, right? And then you have this thing with that your level of confidence, or there's even fear around your hair. um what would you say, what is a message that you want to give to girls in particular, but just any girls and boys about their hair, and even from a general stance, but then also with those kids that you're really reaching out to, which are mixed kids. What is something that you would want to tell them about feeling good about themselves, and their crown, their hair?
You know, I would say to experiment with your hair. Try everything, play with it, touch it, get familiar with it because, growing up, I felt like my hair was the enemy. I felt like it was the enemy. And if I could tame it, if I could force it to do what I wanted, it would be fine. If I would have experimented with tons of different, things or touching it or growing to love my hair more, I feel like that would have had me feeling more confidence in it and what I could do. So play with your hair. There's people I know who don't let their daughters touch their hair, like, "No, I want your hair to grow a certain way," but if they don't get to know them and feel their own what's a part of them, a huge part of them, how can they ever take care of it or grow to love it or themselves? So 100% experiment and just and touch it, feel it because it is you. It is a part of you, and you will help it grow and look beautiful.
Wow. That was awesome. That was awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, now let's talk about Just So Curly. What is it about that product that you want people to know about it? Why is it so important? What does it do? And for your hair? Why is it an option?
I could do the basic, it's moisturizing, it's oil-free, the whole point is to make it as easy as possible to where a child can do their hair themselves and get to know their hair. My 5-year-old can do her own hair with it. It is so easily detangling and, it feels and smells good to where she wants to do her hair. She wants to. She wants to do it herself and she looks so cute. I mean, their hairstyles could be a little crazy, but they're getting to know themselves, you know? So that's the whole point. Make it as easy as possible for a kid to do it themselves.
Awesome. And as far as the product itself, it's an all natural product.
Yeah, everything in there is natural except the preservative. We want it to last longer than a couple weeks. So, yeah, but everything
Right.
else is natural and good for sensitive scalps, for kids. So it's not going to damage or irritate it or anything like that.
Fabulous. Okay. So now, how do people get in touch with Just So Curly? Tell us about the different types of variations that Just So Curly comes in. Do we have a 8 ounce or a 32 ounce, or what we got here, Cassandra?
We've got a couple options. We've got a 12-ounce bottle and a 4-ounce bottle currently, and we're thinking about doing one in the middle. So we're looking for opinions on that and what people typically use. We have we have three different scents. Well, one's unscented, doesn't really count, but so one's unscented. The other one is called Bubblicious Bounce. We found that the kids really like that bubblegum scent.
Yes.
And the other one is, or if any adults happen to use it, it's called Freshly Curled. So sounds like smells like, fresh, out the shower scent. So yeah, you could reach us at our website, on TikTok, Facebook. We're always ready to listen and we love to help.
All right, and what would that website be, my dear?
JustSoCurly.com.
Oh, do
Still
we have a
working on it,
theme
change it.
song?
I'm
What? Did
working
I
on
hear a theme song coming? Just so
it.
cur- just so curly.com. Okay. We'll work on that. We'll work on that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, everyone, just let me say thank you for tuning in to In Style with Bouquet Style. Thank you, Cassandra, for being our guest and talking about Just So Curly, not only the product, but what it is, what it means for mixed kids in terms of their confidence. Also, just talking about what confidence means in general. We've had a great conversation here today. You can check out In Style with Bouquet Style on Fayview Night TV. We are on Roku, Amazon Fire Stick, as well as Android. Thank you so much for being with us on In Style with Bukeka Style. Thank you. Have a great day. All right. So now a big question is, when you're using this amazing product, how are you able to use it? What kind of styles are you able to come up with this product?
I mean, it is versatile. It's whatever you can imagine. That's real storybook like, But it's a very lightweight, so it's not super strong hold. We didn't want it to be a super crunchy type thing. We wanted it to be more lightweight. So usually I have my hair in curls and big curls and like sometimes I'll put little bangs or little ringlets down here, but it's good for anything. It'll hold braids. It'll be lightweight when you have just regular curls. It can work in any style.
All right. Good to know. Good to know. Again, with that ease, it makes your gives you that ability to have an easy experience with styling your hair. So love that. So speaking of style, Cassandra, what is your style? Let's see. What kind of style, how would you describe your style when it comes to your outerwear or your wardrobe? Tell me about that.
One word, rainbow. Rainbows and bright, big, bold colors. Look at my skin. I could wear anything with this. I get told that all the time. Really bright, bold colors. That's what I love to wear.
So I have an inside tip that on your wedding you had a lot of rainbow going on. Can you tell us about that beautiful dress that you wore?
It was stunning. So it was a rainbow dress, all the colors of the rainbows, the rainbow flowers all over it. Gorgeous. So yeah,
Love
that's
it.
that's my
Love
style.
it. And did you have some just so curly in your hair when you walked down the aisle? Hello.
You dang right. See how gorgeous my hair looked? Yes, I did.
Absolutely, absolutely. Let's see. Let me think of one other style question. When it comes to uh let's talk vacations, okay? When you like to, because I know you like to travel. I know you love to travel. So when it comes to travel, what's your style? Do you pack light or and then go shopping while you're there, or do you or what type of vacation do you like to go on? Are we a beach goer? Are we a cruiser? What we got going on?
Listen, you know dang well as a woman, we just pack everything we could ever think of. And we pack 5 plus more outfits than that.
Just in case. Just
Right, I've
in case.
learned, like, because usually I like going to the beach and stuff and finding stuff out there, so I've learned to leave a little extra space for outfits I wanna get when I'm traveling. 'Cause, you wanna bring something back. Yes.
Exactly. Exactly. Oh my goodness. Well, it's been delightful. Thank you. Thank you. And everyone, when you are looking for an amazing hair care product for mixed kids, and I've tried it too, so I love the product. I love how well how well my hair feels. I love the fact that it keeps my hair so healthy even when I'm adding things to it or braiding my hair. It just has a really a wonderful quality of having your hair feel and look um beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So thank you so much, Cassandra, for being on In Style with Bouquet Style. Everyone, go check out justsocurly.com. Get you that 4 ounce or 12-ounce bottle, okay? And we will look forward to seeing you again on In Style with Bouquet Style. Bye for now.